The 2025 NBA draft class has far exceeded expectations. The general consensus before draft night was this was a 3-prospect draft, coming from the talent level of Cooper Flagg, Dylan Harper, and Ace Bailey being so far and away the better prospects in this draft. If you didn't get a top 3 pick, it was considered a loss for your team. But as the season progressed, more and more impact players seem to be coming from this class, even some undrafted guys finding their ways in the rotations. This draft class looks like it could be one of the deepest we've ever seen. All season we've heard about the Cooper Flaggs, the VJ Edgecombe, the Kon Knueppels. We've heard about how good they've been, but quietly, this entire lottery has been extremely productive, with a lot of guys becoming starters for their respective teams, and 10 of the 14 guys that went in the lottery are averaging over 10 points per game. Today we're going to highlight a couple of those guys, and I want to start with the guy that I personally thought was taken too high and was honestly taken to the wrong team, Collin Murray Boyles. Although the stats don't pop off the screen, at 7.5 points per game, 5 rebounds a game, almost 2 assists, 54% from the field, 36% from 3, his impact is really what makes up for it. He's been such a versatile player for an already versatile Toronto Raptors team that's honestly been on a roll lately, and some nights he may be tasked with guarding the team's best player, whether that's a big or a guard, and other nights he might be asked to be the best rebounder on the floor. And I mean, even though his 3-point shot could be a little shaky, it's not the ugliest shot I've ever seen. So I think that more reps and more practice, that's how he'll continue to improve as a shooter. Let's talk about Cedric Coward, man. He only played a handful of games in college last year at Washington State. I honestly didn't know how quickly he would adjust to the NBA game because of that, and to even become a rotational player, but he has far exceeded those expectations right now, averaging 13.9 points per game, 6.5 rebounds, 3 assists, 47% from the field, and 34% from 3. He's shown the ability to shoot and get to the rim as well, and even has shown some flashes at creating his own shot. And I see it. I see the similarities a lot, and I see a lot of people talking about it. I think he looks like a baby Kawhi. I think he could really be one of the best two-way players in this league. He obviously can score the ball. We see that. He can defend at a good level. And I mean, he's only going to get better. And with a possible Ja Morant trade looming, the future of the Memphis Grizzlies doesn't look so bad. For the last of the lottery guys I want to speak on, Jeremiah Fears. Now, personally, I was not super high on him coming into the draft as a smaller guard who honestly kind of struggled around the rim. He got to the rim, but his finishing numbers weren't the greatest. But he showed flashes of being a plus playmaker, but obviously not in the upper echelon in that department. But as it looks right now, he's been the best point guard in this draft so far. He has such a great handle, and that allows him to weave through defenses and get around big guys, small guys. It doesn't really matter. He's getting to the rim. He's more efficient than he was in college, and he's improved his mid-range. That looks really good, and his 3-ball doesn't look as good as it looked at the college level, but I'm sure that he'll smooth that out. And I mean, I think he's been one of the most consistent scoring rookies in this class, with only 7 games under double digits in his 41 games played. If he can get those turnovers down from 2.5 and continue to improve as a shooter and be a better playmaker, maybe average from, I think now he's at 3 assists. If he can get that up to about 5 or 6, I mean, I think we're looking at the best point guard in this class. While the post-lottery first round and the second round, they don't really look like there are a lot of stars coming out of that section of the draft, there's still plenty of players that have found themselves as productive players, which is more than you initially expect, especially if it's a second rounder. And impact doesn't have to be just scoring or just rebounding. It can be a plethora of things. And I mean, take Hugo Gonzalez, for example. Hugo Gonzalez averaging 4 points, 3.3 rebounds, half an assist, 48% from the field, and 34% from 3. When he was selected, honestly, I was scratching my head, and not because I didn't like the selection, but I honestly did not know that much about him. And offensively, you're not getting much in the scoring department and not really in the playmaking department either. But his strong suit is his motor, which that makes him such a perfect player under Joe Mazzulla. He often looks like a chicken with his head cut off, but sometimes and somehow that's what makes him good. I mean, just flying around doing the dirty work. And I mean, even with Tatum's possible return and Jordan Walsh's emergence as, a 3-and-D guy, and honestly playing their 4-5 some this year, he still found value on the floor being an energy guy. The last guy I want to give a shout out to is Sion James. And honestly, this pains me. Like I said, I'm a UNC fan, and this is a Dookie right here, but he's been playing really well this year and taking at the top of the second round right next to his draft mate Ryan Kalkbrenner. Sion has been more than advertised. At 6'5", 220, he has solid positional size, which helps him be such a good defender. And I remember watching a game of theirs against the Warriors. I believe it was one of their afternoon games. I forgot what the holiday was, but I mean, he was keeping up with Curry through the screens, and it was even able to body him up a couple times to take away off-ball screens altogether. And that's not normal for your second-round rookie. And throw on top of that he's having a great three-point shooting year, and you have a long-time rotational player here in Charlotte. I definitely cannot end this video without just mentioning a couple more guys. I mean, this draft is just so talented. I can't fit them all into one video, but guys like Derek Queen, Will Riley, I like a lot on my Washington Wizards. Like I mentioned before, Ryan Kalkbrenner, Will Richard, drafted at the back half of the second round, has had a couple good games for the Warriors. Rasheed Fleming is coming on as of late with his defensive prowess. Noah Penda, with some extended minutes, has been playing really well. And Ryan Nembhard is an undrafted guy coming in for the Dallas Mavericks and becoming a spark at that point guard position. And I mean, I could go on honestly even longer. I just think this draft is so talented, and we could look back on it in a couple years and think to ourselves, did we severely underrate this draft?